Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? There is an unbelievable event that has taken place when a Russian jet fighter nearly collided with a NATO F-16 fighter jet over the skies of Norway. There is a startling video, and I'll put the link to that video below. The Russian jet fighter came within a mere 60 feet of NATO's F-16 fighter jet in an incident that could have ended with a disastrous mid-air collision in the skies over Norway. And the Norwegian military caught the whole frightening encounter on video. Now, Norway made it incredible video public Sunday to add visual proof of Russia's increasing military brinkmanship. The video is viewable. According to the Norwegian military, the plane that appears directly in front of the Norwegian NATO F-16 in the video is a Russian MiG-31 during an incident in which Norway scrambled two of its own jet fighters to intercept this Russian fighter jet flying in international airspace, but dangerously close to Norway. Now, folks, also there's a report this morning that just come out over out of Brussels by Reuters that is saying Russian military aircraft are posing a threat to civilian planes by turning off communication devices and failing to file flight plans to the United States ambassador to NATO, is telling us. Russia has stepped up flights near NATO's borders. It started in 2013, the alliance says, coinciding with an increased east-west tension over Russia's role in the Ukrainian crisis. NATO aircraft have scrambled more than 400 times this year to intercept Russian aircraft. 400 times? U.S. Ambassador Douglas Lute said there have been multiple incidences where Russian military aircraft have not filed flight plans nor spoken to civilian aircraft controllers and had turned off their transponders that send information about the plane. This made the planes virtually invisible to the air traffic controllers, he told a news conference. These Russian actions are irresponsible, pose a threat to civilian aviation, and demonstrate that Russia is flagrantly violating international norms. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg urged Russia to conduct the flights in a more responsible way. Britain also voiced concern about Russia probing of its airspace. Well, we know many Russian planes have been seen up near Alaska's border. They've been in international space. They've been broken through American airspace over Guam. They've gotten all over the place, basically. Poland, it goes on and on and on. The list goes on and on. That's what's being reported. What else is going on that's not reported? And be fair, Russia's not the only nation that does secret reconnaissance flights over other nations. America certainly does. But what they're saying is they're breaking all the norms among NATO nations and the relationship that's been built as relates to the decorum, if you will, or the what's acceptable within the international community. So, and after the disappearance of Flight 370 from Malaysia, and after the shooting down of Malaysian Flight 17 on July 17th, certainly was shot down. Was it shot down by the separatist pro-Russians, or did Russia do it? It's still uncertain, but it happened in eastern Ukraine. So that the more of these types of things only adds more fuel to the fire, more tension between Russia and the other nations in Europe. Folks, you're living in the last days. Remember, Vladimir Putin was in Turkey yesterday meeting with President Erdogan of Turkey. And Turkey's President Erdogan was just named the president of the G20. And he just met with the Pope for 3 days over the weekend. There's a lot of shifting going on. World powers, the new world order, the beast is rising. Are you saved? Time is running out. Jesus is coming. Give your life to Jesus Christ. The world is very, very vulnerable.